Hey, what's up, you guys? We're All Time Low, and you've arrived at Soundcheck, brought to you by Axe. Be sure to pick up our new album, Don't Panic, at Walmart or online at walmart.com.
Axe anarchy for him and for her. Unleash the chaos. Available at Walmart.
Long live the reckless and the brave. I don't think I want to be saved. My song has not been sung, so long live us. Looking out at a town called suburbia. Everybody's just finding the fit in. Little rats running mazes, having babies. It's a vicious little world that we live in. Looking back at a life on the other side, I realized that I didn't fit in, didn't hate it, but I didn't quite relate it to my precious little world. So long live the reckless and the brave. I don't think I wanna be saved. My song has not been sung. And long live the fast times to come one day. I don't think I'll ever be saved. Our song has not been sung. Long live us. Breaking out of a town called suburbia. I remember everybody always saying little brat must be crazy, never make it in our vicious little world. Still leaving. Got a vein, got a chance, got activity. Got a dream, got a spark, got somewhere to be. Take a breath, say goodbye to the precious little world. Say goodbye to me. So long live the reckless and the brave. I don't think I wanna be saved. My song has not been sung. And long live the fast times to come one day. I don't think I'll ever be saved. Our song has not been sung. Long live us. Long live the reckless and the brave. I don't think I wanna be saved. My song has not been sung. Long live the reckless and the brave. I don't think I wanna be saved. My song has not been sung. And long live the fast times to come one day. I don't think I'll ever be saved. I know our song has not been sung. Long live us. Oh, long live us.
For Baltimore is kind of it's an ode to where we grew up and the city that sort of made this band what it is. And it wraps a few things into one. It's about being in love in your hometown, but it's also about that genuine love that kind of comes from not only being in love with a person, but also with your hometown. And it's kind of it's sort of how those two things pair up.
Made a situation of alone. I'm restless, obsessed with your future. And all my worries, they don't bother you. Collected, you render me useless, but I carry on. Right now, I think that you think that I'm half-drunk, searching for something of substance, casually dropping a line designed to keep you next to me. And I can't awkwardly crouch in the dance. I know you wouldn't fall for that. You say, shut up and take my hand, and we carry on. I wanna say goodnight. The city comes I'm restless, obsessed with your future. No, my worries, they don't bother you. Collected, you render me useless, but I carry on.
You know, I think a big one's probably one of the new songs, Somewhere in Neverland. I think when we wrote it, we knew there was something special about it, but when the record came out, it was kind of validated.
Yeah, from a lyrical standpoint, they really connected with it. It's about, I mean, growing up and having to kind of get real jobs and everything, which, I mean, a lot of our fans can deal with because they're all starting to go to college and everything. And I think also it reminds fans of our older stuff, but also like it's a mix of our older stuff and our newer stuff together.
Goodbye to the halls and the classes. Say hello to a job and the taxes. The weekends with old friends, spilling into 9-to-5 routine. Tell me how you feel over and done with. Like your life is a map with no compass to guide at the bar, drinking way too much. We sing along to Forever Young. So here we go again. Wishing we could start again. When do you run away with me? Know it sounds crazy, don't you see what you do to me? I wanna be a lost boy, the last chance, a better reality. Yeah. When do we can get away? I promise if you're with me, say the word and we'll find a way. And I could be a lost boy, the last chance, everything better plan. Oh, so Manage me, I'm a mess. Turn a page, I'm a book, have fun read. I wanna be laughed at, laughed with, just because. I wanna feel weightless, and that should be enough. I'm stuck in this fucking rut, waiting on a second hand pick me up, and I'm over getting older. If I could just find the time, then I would never let another day go by. I'm over getting old. Maybe it's not my weekend, it's gonna be my year. I'm so sick of watching while the minutes pass as I go nowhere. This is my reaction to everything I feel. 'Cause I've been going crazy, I don't wanna waste another minute. Make believe I impress. Every word by design turns red. I wanna feel reckless, wanna live it up just because. I wanna feel weightless, 'cause that would be enough. If I could just find the time, now and never let another day go by. I'm over getting old. Maybe it's not my weekend, it's gonna be my year. And I'm so sick of watching while the minutes pass as I go nowhere. This is my reaction to everything I feel. 'Cause I've been going crazy, I don't wanna waste another minute. This could be all I've waited for. This could be everything I don't wanna dream anymore. Maybe it's not my weekend, but it's gonna be my year. And I've been going crazy, I'm stuck in here. Maybe it's not my weekend, but it's gonna be my year. And I'm so sick of watching while the minutes pass as I go nowhere. This is my reaction to everything I feel. 'Cause I've been going crazy, I don't wanna waste another minute here. I got your picture, I'm coming with you. Tia Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen. When the lights go up, I wanna watch the way you take the stage by storm. The way you wrap those boys around your finger. Go on and play the leader, 'cause you know it's what you're good at. You're Take a breath, don't it sound so easy? Never had a doubt, now I'm going crazy. Watching from the floor. Take a breath, don't let the rest come easy. Never settle down, just don't leave me. Always wanting more. I got your picture, I'm coming with you. Dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen, so make it count when I'm the one who's selling you out. 'Cause it feels like stealing hearts, calling your name from the crowd. 'Cause I got your picture, I'm coming with you. Dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle. Mayday situation of alone. I'm restless, obsessed with your future. And all my worries, they don't buy.
Coming out of the gate strong is always a really, really rewarding feeling. And I think most of it really stems from what it says about our fan base. We're really, really fortunate in the sense that we've had this grassroots following that we've built up over years, and every time we put out a release, that fan base, the core of it really mobilizes. It's sort of that word of mouth that kind of bubbles outward and just gets people really excited about the record. It's like, obviously we take steps to make sure people know that an album's coming out, but it almost feels like at a certain point we hit this area where we're like, okay, we really don't need to do that much more because we know for a fact that these kids are gonna go out and buy this record, and it's like
it's built-in marketing tool.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like without fail, these kids show up and buy the record, and we've been fortunate enough because of that like, you know, the past couple releases have charted, and it's cool to sort of have that and know that those fans and those people are that devoted.
One might call it a cult.
Yeah, exactly.
We like to call it a fan base.
Yeah, for Baltimore is kind of it's an ode to where we grew up and the city that sort of made this band what it is. And it wraps a few things into one. It's about being in love in your hometown, but it's also about that genuine love that kind of comes from not only being in love with a person, but also with your hometown. And it's kind of it's sort of how those two things pair up. And especially when we do what we do, where we're constantly traveling around the world, you know, over 300 days a year, and how rewarding it feels after spending that long away from home, how rewarding it feels to come home and just find that familiarity and sort of like fall in love with the city again and fall in love with the people that are there, and just that whole kind of feeling, how it sort of plays back into the fact that we came up as a band there and we're here now because of that. The recording writing process of this record was it was a little bit different to the way we've been doing it in the past. This one was really very separated from anything but ourselves and our producer. We had just split from our former label, so we were in this position where our previous record was kind of dead in the water. There wasn't really anybody to push it anymore, aside from ourselves and touring and doing what we usually do. So the next step that became really apparent very quickly was like, we really need to make a new album and get some new material out there and keep this thing moving. So the nice thing was that when we did hit the studio as a band, we already had a solid amount of things to work with.
It's kind of funny, we'd be sitting on the bus and we'd all be having a good time now. It's like, hold on,
yeah.
Stop. He like runs to the back lounge, grab his phone, put on voice recorder and be like, da da da, like sing like a melody in the phone and come back like, all right,
just that,
sorry.
Yeah, it's like, it was me slowly descending into schizophrenia, like just rocking back and forth, like, I got ideas, man. You know, I think a big one's probably one of the new songs, Somewhere in Neverland. It kind of has taken on a life of its own, and it's one of those songs that I think when we wrote it, we knew there was something special about it, but when the record came out, it was kind of validated. The reaction was just super genuine, and people reacted very quickly and vocally about it, like, oh my god, the song.
Yeah, from a lyrical standpoint, they really connected with it. It's about, I mean, growing up and having to kind of get real jobs and everything, which, I mean, a lot of our fans can deal with because they're all starting to go to college and everything. And And I think also it reminds fans of our older stuff, but also like it's a mix of our older stuff and our newer stuff together.
Doing the drums for the record, it was very. Naming it "Don't Panic," I think was it was a good move. I think it's perfect for where we were as a band, where our fans were, where everyone around us was. I mean, I think from our point of view, when we released Dirty Work, and you know, afterwards when the marketing kind of fell through, everyone around us were kind of just like, oof, you know, they're done, or you know, they messed that one up. And meanwhile, like, we were just ready to do it again. Like,
yeah, we never
felt back up.
We never necessarily felt the
negative kind of.
Yeah, we never felt a slump. We sort of we never noticed a slump, and it was always, we were always on tour. We were always just doing what this band's always done, and so, you know, there's always people from an outside perspective that are ready to jump on that train and be like, oh, that's it, that's the thing that breaks the band, or whatever. It was like, for us, it was really like, no, we just have to keep doing what we do and really believe in it, and it'll come together. You know, our fans haven't abandoned us. Like, everybody's there, ready for it, waiting.
Almost impossible to describe how it feels like to play these new songs, and especially so short after the record's been released, and kids are already, it's some of the biggest reactions we have, and these fans have known us some for like 8 years, and we'll play a brand new song somewhere in Neverland. It'll be louder than when we play one of our bigger songs like Dear Maria or whatever, and it's kind of you don't know when you're making the record how it's going to translate. You're so deep into it, and you're so just surrounded by the record process that you can't look from outside perspective and be like, okay, fans are gonna love this song. You have an idea, but you're not gonna know until you start playing it live. So as soon as you see kids like light up and jump around and sing, I think that's probably the best feeling about being in a band, is just being like, yes, we did it.
I'll say it's all about sticking it out and trying to feel forever young.
I think that's one of the most, I don't know if it's impressive or interesting, but about our band is that we have been together for 10 years now, and there's not been one member change, not even a talk of a member change. You know, we had the same goal of, let's just have fun. Let's make music, and let's take that part seriously. Let's have fun while we're doing it. A lot of bands take their jobs very seriously, and that's fine. But for us, we know what we need to take seriously, and we know that we're not working at a desk. We don't have to be on stage and being like, you know, not having any fun. So
the main thing was what we prioritized, and that was, like he said, having a good time, developing a fan base, and really nurturing that fan base. But outside of that, it was never like, it's not about pursuing credibility. It's not about anything that sort of distorts the perception, like the inner perception of a band. Like, you know, that's when people, I think, start to butt heads, when you got one guy going, this record needs to be more this, and the other guy's like, this record needs to be more this.
We're all gonna do our job, and when it comes together, somehow, you know, these fans like it, so we're lucky people.
Somewhere